here. God dang it. It's always something. I'm gonna unplug it. Okay, so testing it live from Marble Falls, Texas. We're here. We're fucking queer. That's where I said queer. I could say that, I know I got a gay friend. All right. So I think I got a gay friend. I let him suck my dick that time. I think that's me being friendly. That's me being progressive. I let him suck my dick and stuff. I just, it is what it is. So I'm reporting live from Marble Falls, Texas. I am testing this out to see if I can actually live stream on the road or whatever, because I know when I do my podcast or whatever, like the live stream pod, definitely got to fucking turn that off. You definitely got to turn off your notifications, because they will keep on coming in, and it's really pathetic. It's so annoying. It really is. It's like no one wants to talk to you until you start the live stream. Then all of a sudden, everybody wants to talk to you. They're like, I have not heard from these people all day. I've been in town all day. My family's always like, come see me. And so when I tell them I'm in town, they don't answer me back. And I got friends the same way. I got like my homegirl, she's like, we need to hang out sometime. Oh my God. And when you hit her up and she's like, what are you doing this weekend? I'll be in town, you know what I'm saying? I'll be kicking it with, my aunt and everybody. I'm going to have a couple drinks or whatever. Why don't you go over and have a couple drinks with us, And there's nothing. But then they'll hit you up Sunday night when you can't, when everybody's incapacitated, everybody's already went to bed and stuff. And they're like, what are you doing? They sorry, I can't chill. Okay, well, that sucks. They want to let you know that they're still there for you, but they're not really, so they're kind of they're like sideline supporters, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of my friends are. A lot of my friends are sideline supporters. Hate to say it, but it's true. Anyway, I got this deer staring at me. This deer that my grandpa shot, I don't know, the 60s or some shit, man. He's on the wall staring at me, bro. And it's really freaking me out. Cause he's like, I'm taking out the bloodline right now. Cause I'm the only grandchild that has the last name still. The rest of them have different last names and stuff like that. And so I'm he's like, we're gonna stop that last name. He's gonna get me. This night he's gonna get me. I don't know if I can see it or not. It's the deer. He's gonna get me, bro. Just the way he looks, man. It's over. It's over. So anyway, I'm live streaming. Cheers to everybody, man. Cheers to such a great weekend, man. It was the first of the new year. New year is always new beginnings, but I mean, how can you change? Everybody waits till the new year to change. I'm gonna stop being such a piece of shit, But next year, me, I don't know, man. I'm always gonna be a fat piece of shit. I think that's just my MO. That's who I'm gonna be forever. But I'm really glad that I made it this far, I guess, because a lot of people didn't. And all my friends are on Facebook crying about celebrities that passed over. They didn't know you. But these same people are the people that will cry about celebrities passing, but they will if you pass, they wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? What? Yeah, it sucks. They'll post about it for a week. You know what I'm saying? And to get sympathy, then they're done. That's what I live with. But anyway, all my followers, where you at, man? I have 1 billion followers. I don't have 1 billion followers. I don't. I do good on social media, so I don't have much followers. I've been doing a lot of I've been trying to reamp my podcast, which will be showing back up Thursday here on Twitch. It's also going to be on YouTube Friday mornings, like always. We're definitely redoing the podcast because I couldn't record it last week. Or the week before I recorded the podcast. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but I couldn't do it Christmas week because I had to work solid through the whole fucking week, and just the demonic hellacious, grotesque lifestyle of working in retail was one of those things that's just like, and you know, retail's hard work. You know what I'm saying? With someone like me, it's like literally 17 years old, and I literally have like all the gray hairs in the world. You know what I mean? People think I'm some guy in his 30s, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's a 34-year-old man. No, I'm 17. This is what retail does to your face. This is what retail does to you. When you work retail and you work for the public, you got to answer questions of all the most unintelligent people in the world. It ages you faster than anything in the world, such as like I'm 17, bro. Like I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be graduating this year. My family's supposed to be taking me to college. We're gonna go look at some colleges this summer. I'm hoping to get into one. Um, my favorite band is Migos. I love the Migos. I love to listen to the Migos. I love to listen to them. I love to listen to mumble rap. Like if it has lyrics, I'm not down. I don't like music with lyrics. I don't like that. Like if it has any kind of culture or anything that has any kind of intelligence in it, I'm not down with that. I'm not down with anything with intelligence in it. I'm a 17-year-old guy. I'm down with like I'm down with music that has no culture, man. That's what I'm down with. Like fuck culture, bro. Like who the fuck? Like why would you want music with culture and like lyrics and people can understand it? Like what is going on here? Like we need music that had like no one can understand. I want to feel dumber than I really am after I'm done listening to one of your songs. My favorite rapper is Little running down the street with your shirt off, yelling and screaming. That's my favorite rapper. That's his whole name. And if you don't know who that is, that's a legend. And if you don't know who that is, guess what? You don't know music. I love listening to stuff like Doja Cat. Like I love Doja Cat. That's my favorite artist too. I love to listen to how plump and juicy her booty is. Because I'm a 17-year-old guy. And people think because I'm old and stuff like that, oh, I'm just drinking a typical Bud Light. I stole it out of my aunt's fridge. I'm in Marble Falls right now, so I've been stealing beer out of the fridge for the last 2 or 3 hours, and I said that out loud, so they probably heard me. And that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I've been working, like I was saying before, I've been working retail a lot, and the last couple of weeks I just haven't been able to do a podcast because of that. And it's been just like the holidays bring out the best of people. I think sometimes they know how to make you feel like, you know, damn, I'm really worthless here. I really don't feel like being here today. But I'm glad it's over. I'm glad I made it through another year. Yeah, they really have, bro. Like the last few weeks have been crazy rough, and I'm so glad I made it through another one. I feel like last year one is rough, but I don't know. Like it was just hectic, man, and it was like a war zone almost. Like, and I'm not saying I'm not trying to compare myself to someone that went to war, but like I literally had to mentally set myself every day, like to set myself with just get ready to go. Like, okay, I got to do this. You know, at least this weekend I'll be off. At least this weekend I got things to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went to your house on Friday. You know, so that was awesome. Then I came to Marble Falls on Saturday and, you know, had some fun. And today I hung out with my grandpa and stuff like that. And it's like, man, like that was my goal. So that's the only thing that shocked me through the whole week. Because there's some days I was just like, fuck this, I'm going home. Like, you know, but I'm glad. I got a rabbit over here, and like, little does he know, like, he keeps on staring at me. He is literally going to be stuffed in. Oh, it was a fun weekend. But this rabbit's literally about to be stuffed in Frank's Red Hot with a side of fucking Uncle Ben's rice. He thinks I'm playing, but he turns around. Every time I talk about him, he turns around. Like, there he is right there. I don't know if you see him or not. But yeah, this sucker right here, I'm gonna get him. Like, my little cousin don't know, but I'm about to eat that rabbit. She don't know, but I'm about to eat that rabbit. Sorry. I've been fantasizing about eating this rabbit for a year now. Like, every chance. He bit me the first time I met him. So, you know. Frank's Red Hot. Smother that rabbit, Frank's Red Hot. Mix it with some Uncle Ben's rice. Or maybe make a rabbit stew. Oh, man, that'd be great. I don't know if you ever had rabbit stew. I'm from the country, so I guess it's like, you know. Yeah, I did. I just forgot it at home. So I'm stuck with like this mediocre one that I left here last week. This mediocre stand. So I'm stuck with the mediocre stand that I actually left here when I was here. So I left it at home and stuff because I was like, I left my jacket at home too, which really sucks because like it's like 20 degrees. It feels like it is cold, and like overnight it got cold. Like last night, literally when I was at the party last night, it was warm and everything was good. It really is. It really does. But yeah, I'm freezing to death. Like, well, not so much inside the house, but every time I go outside to like to yell at the neighbors or something like that, it gets really cold. Because I realized like live out here, like I forgot how quiet it is out here, and literally right now this whole town is shut down, and like I can go to the store in a minute, like what I'm fixing to do, and literally not gonna see nobody. The only thing that kind of sucks is like I do see people I know a lot. Like I had some fighters on my podcast a while back, and I saw them. I saw two of them yesterday at the store. I just stopped to go in there and grab some beer, and then they come walking. They're like, "Derek, what's up, bro?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" But that was pretty fun. What was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about something like oh, just I got off track big time. Like this rabbit freaks me out, man. But I mark my words. By tomorrow morning, one of us is gonna end up eating the other one. That's all I'm saying. But mark my words. He's either gonna get out of the cage and eat me while I'm asleep later, or I'm screaming in my sleep about something, or or I'm gonna eat him. And he knows. Now he has like fuck that rabbit, dude. But yeah, I've been sneaking beers out of the fridge and stuff like that. So when they get up in the morning, they're gonna be really surprised. I'm trying not to be too loud either because like they know how loud I am. They're like, oh god, is he talking to himself again, or is he talking to the phone, or is he screaming about in his sleep or something? Is he like I was talking to the kids yesterday about 9/11 and stuff like that, and like what they're being taught in schools is all wrong. Like even when I was trying to tell my little niece last week, I was like, what they're teaching you in school is wrong. I'm smarter than any teacher you've ever had because I will teach you the facts. I will become. I wish I could become a teacher at one of these schools that I could teach like my little cousin and her friends, or my niece and her friends, and all them, just to learn something, just to learn like what really went on in history. Like let's talk about all these like all these like protests and stuff like that. How the FBI plants people in protests. I'll let them know about that. But like, well, what about what happened in the '60s? Yeah, the FBI planted people in that too, where everybody got crazy. And what about MK Ultra stuff like that? They don't get taught that in school. Like these kids did not know what MK Ultra was. They didn't even know that in 9/11 really was. They just thought planes hit a fucking building. They didn't know that was like it was set up by our own government so they can start a war. You know what I'm saying? They don't know this stuff. Like they don't know this stuff, and it's crazy to me. Like, and I try to explain it to them, and they just look at me like I'm kind of crazy, man. I'm that crazy kinfolk that sits on the porch and screams about the government and stuff. Like that's me. I've become that guy. Like I've always wondered in my family who that guy was, and now I realize it's me because no one in my family is actually smart enough to realize that there's more behind things. Like my aunt lets me come over here so she can have something to laugh at. I think they're like, damn. Derek's an idiot, I'm going there ranting about zodiac signs or something, but I don't know. I was ranting about something last night. I forgot. And I was going to go see my dad and him, but it's like, they're so weird, man. It was crazy. Like last weekend I was over there and, it's like, these people are crazy. Like we got some neighbors over here. The neighbors over here were shooting their guns out because they wanted to hear. They were shooting their guns the other night because they wanted their friends a couple blocks away to see if they could hear the guns because they were playing Call of Duty online. That's what they told me. They said, yeah, the police were in our neighborhood because this idiot that lives right here was shooting his gun off in the air. So the other idiot lives in Pecan Valley, which is like a couple streets over that way. So he could see if he could hear him shooting his gun off while they were playing on Modern Warfare or something like that. And that's what's the fun to do out here. You can either go to the bar and you see the same couple you always see at the pool table, always trying to talk to you, and always like this. That couple's always kind of weird. Like there's a couple that people that I know at these bars that I used to go to, and they're always like they were the loving couple from high school, but they're always trying to lure you to their house. Kind of, it was really weird. Like they'd be like doing stuff like, hey, we haven't seen you in a while, Derrek. You got some nice big arms. I'm like, oh, thank you. And like, oh, you want us to buy all your drinks? And I'm like, yeah, and they're buying me all my drinks before they're trying to get me in their cars. Like, what is going on here? And it kind of freaks you out a little bit, But once you do it, you're like, well, it happens. But no, I don't do that stuff. But like, I have a high tolerance, so it's usually harder for them to like, kind of like sway me to go to their house for some reason. I'm like, we're gonna go play PlayStation, That's how stupid I am. They always try to go, oh, we got a PlayStation. So I'll already be in the truck waiting on them. I can't wait to play PlayStation. Got my own PlayStation now. But or you can shoot your gun off in the backyard at trees and squirrels and stuff, and hopefully your neighbor from a couple blocks over will hear you. And they wonder why the police come. The police came looking for the guy, and this is how he got caught. Like, he opened the door with the gun in his hand. Like you've got to be kidding me, bro. Like there's no limit to stupidity that there is out here in this small town America, man. Just small town America. And like one of my cousins, he ain't allowed here no more because he's just like a tweaker. It's like, oh, this is nice. This is lovely. He was trying to get me to hang out with him last night and stuff, and I was like, no, I'm good. And he's like, I'm like, no. What are you talking? Are you okay? Do you have COVID or something? What's going on, bro? Like, I had no idea. Like, I'm so fucking lame. But then they don't want to. And how I get them to get away from me is I just start talking about anime and stuff. I'm like, oh, dude, have y'all seen My Hero Academia? One of the greatest fucking shows that have ever been invented, which is kind of not. I'm more into Demon Slayer personally. But start talking about Demon Slayer or My Hero Academia or even Naruto or even Gundam Wing, which I started getting back into Gundam Wing, which is freaking awesome. I forgot how brutally awesome that show is. And they don't want to hear about it, so they just kind of leave me alone. So that's kind of how I get these people to leave me alone now. Just like, they're like, oh, what have you been up to, Derrek? I'm like, dude, I've been watching Gundam Wing again, and Hiro Yui is a crazy motherfucker. Like, he told that chick the first episode he's going to kill her, and this bitch still won't leave him alone. She's like, Hiro, and I'm like, dude, like, what is wrong with these people? And they're like, oh, what are you talking about? What's a hero? It's like, oh, dude, the guy that drives a Mobile Suit Gundam, bro. Like, you know what a Mobile Suit Gundam is? And they're just like, no. I'm like, dude, you should look into it. They're like, yeah, we're going to go over here and, like, smoke some more crack, Derrek. We don't want to hear about Mobile Suit Gundams. I'm like, what about Naruto? You want to hear about, you want to hear about how Naruto is a horrible show compared to the Naruto Shippuden? You want to hear about that? But that's just how I get my crackhead family to leave me alone. I literally start talking about, like, random animes or, like, Demon Slayer, how Demon Slayer fucked me over. Because I bought that goddamn movie, then they started playing the second season, which was the goddamn movie. You want to talk about that? They don't want to talk about that. No, they want to go smoke crack somewhere. But that's all there is to do in this town, truly. Because, there's just some idiot shooting his gun off in the air, or some other idiot smoke crack, or something like that. But no one wants to talk about anime, man. And I'm the weird one. At least I'm clean and sober. At least I can pass a drug test. First time in my life. But it's crazy. That's what I deal with, though. But like, I just thought it was funny, though, like how they're like telling me, like, yeah, our neighbor was shooting his guns off in the air. I'm like, what the fuck? The house is right there. Like, literally, I could walk out this door and turn. Their house is right there. Like, they could, like, just easily. And then you answer the door when the police knock on the door with a gun in your hand. Like, oh, that's a cool guy. Battery may run out soon. That's what I think about that damn battery. It wouldn't hold right when I tried to plug it in. But I was yelling at this rabbit. He knows I'm saying his name every 5 minutes. He looks away. But anyway, yeah, and but that's like what's going on in my hometown. Like, that's the craziest part. I think I'm gonna talk more deeply about it on my podcast and stuff like that. Because like I didn't get to go see my family last weekend, which was dope. But it was like, it was just, I don't know, man. It was cool. It was good seeing everybody. It was like the old days, where everybody's sitting around drinking and stuff like that. And we were all drinking and like, just talking shit, and we were talking so much shit, Mexican music playing, and that's all there really is. Like, that's what Mexicans do. Like, what people don't realize is like Mexicans love to talk shit, and we love to listen to our music. We love to yell, you know. We love to yell like, you know, hi hi or some bullshit, you know. Like, it's some crazy twisted bullshit they be yelling. These Mexicans be screaming, talk their lungs and shit like that. But I really been working on trying to change my podcast. I think I have a new name for it, which is cool. The Morning Deep Podcast. It's going to be about just pretty much the same premise, but it's going to be a little different because it'll be on Twitch, and the next day, of course, it will pop up on YouTube. I can't have this as an episode because I'm not really prepared. I just decided to do a live stream because everybody's asleep. I was going to talk about how I was reading about some show that Seth Rogen made with Sarah Silverman. It's like about a chick wanting to be Santa Claus. And I have nothing against that, but I think it was stupid because they were getting bad ratings. And Seth Rogen made the comments like, why white supremacists are giving me bad ratings. It's like, really? Bro, like, can't you just say your show sucks? Like, because I saw the previews of it, and the show looks like it sucks, man. Like, it really does. Like Sarah Silverman literally at one point, they talk about how the progressive they are, but really at one point was wearing blackface. Wasn't she wearing blackface at one point? Like, or was that just my imagination? Like, that actually happened. Like, blackface Sarah Silverman wants to act progressive and stuff like that, which is fine, you know. Maybe you, like, I feel like the people that act more progressive, they act the more racist they really are. Like, you know, like, I know, like, this guy used to always say the N-word, but every time, like, black people around, he was, like, acting like he loved black people the most. And it's like, bro, you're hiding something. Why can't people be truthful anymore? Why can't people be truthful? Like, I'm the most truthful person I know, I think. Like, and I would just think, you're like, well, isn't it the same shirt you were wearing the other night? Yes, it is. Because, I don't know why. I sleep in it, I guess. But, I promise I wore something earlier. But, no, like, it's like, be truthful, man. Like, you know, these celebrities try so fucking hard to hide what they are. Like, at one point, if it was funny to make fun of, if it was funny to literally still be racist, they would still be acting racist. Like, that's what people got to realize. Like, when you see these shows about them wanting to be progressive, cool. Like, you know, I might watch this little Santa Claus, little chick elf wants to be Santa Claus and throw up on myself when I'm watching this shit. Fucking wonder where the fuck my life is gone because I sit around and watch this shit. Or maybe I'm just going to, like, not watch it at all and forget about it tomorrow. Because that's probably what I'm going to end up doing anyway. But I don't know, man. I just can't watch some of these new shows anymore, man. Like, my friends went and saw the new Ghostbusters. They said it was good. I'm still skeptical myself because it's not the classics, man. I don't know. I need to stop living in the past, bro. Okay. But Hollywood is running out of ideas. Hollywood, seriously, like, you gonna make another Batman movie with the queer fucking vampire? You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone, bro. Like, leave my superheroes alone. Then you're gonna make like a new Ghostbusters. I'm probably gonna see it just because I probably want to. I want to see it. Okay, there, I said it. You know, Paul Rudd, freaking and they even had a clip of like the old Ghostbusters popped up in it. So I was like, that's kind of dope. So I'm definitely gonna go see it just for that. And like the only movie I'm really interested in seeing right now is the new Spider-Man because it does have like other Spider-Man from the other Spidey universes coming through, which I think would be really dope because the old Spider-Mans, like even with Tobey Maguire, were like some of my favorites, man. Like I love those movies. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I hated them because I didn't. And Spider-Man is like, out of the Marvel universe, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, just because he's Spider-Man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I say? What can I fucking say? The dude swings for fucking buildings and shit. All right. I mean, he'll wrap your ass up in a web if you want to talk shit. Like, what superhero can beat him? I mean, and I know you can say the Hulk, yeah. Or Superman or something, but like, who cares? Those guys are too. Like, Superman is too goody two shoes. Captain America is way too goody two shoes. All these guys, all these like powerful superheroes from DC and Marvel are all too goody two shoes. I like guys like Batman, Spider-Man, You know, Spider-Man makes mistakes. He knows it. Batman's a fucking dickhead that's rich as fuck. And then there's Iron Man. He's pretty cool. He's kind of a dick too. So that's the only one I want to see right now is Spider-Man. I'm not too much care for the new Batman coming out. I just don't too much care for it. I'm sorry. Like, I literally did not, like, I'm not jumping up and down on my seat to go see this. And, like, Hollywood is literally running out of ideas. They have these stupid-ass TV shows that are trying to be too goddamn woke. And people like me are getting sick of it. We truly are getting sick of this woke shit. Like, you know, if there's one thing, look, I'm glad you can't get bullied online no more. I was bullied as a kid. Guess what? I turned out just fine. I'm still alive. Unfortunately, for some people, this rabbit too. But I'm gonna eat that rabbit. But like, I'm seriously like thinking like, Hollywood is running out of ideas. Hollywood's dead. It's all going to like literally the only thing I really want to watch nowadays is either like Twitch streams or YouTube or podcasts or like stuff on YouTube. I love watching like pranks on YouTube sometimes. But even that's getting stupid. Like, you know, like all the like all my friends' kids watch the same kind of crap on YouTube where some guys like, I'm gonna play a prank on my grandmother, and they go there and like cut their grandmother's oxygen off for a while, and the grandmother's like fucking choking and shit, and let's breathe COVID-19 in my grandma's mouth while she's fucking choking, you know, and then like this is the shit that we watch. This is the shit people like gather around, and then there's people like gather around wanting to watch you open a fucking present. Like, what the fuck, open a present? I wish I had a present. We're doomed. We're fucked. Truly. We're sorry. We're fucked. Like, we are, like, entertainment-wise, we're fucked. Simple as that. There is nothing good on the fucking, like, that's why earlier I was acting like I was 17 years old, because that's what, all the entertainment has gone to, like, all these young people now. All these young people that have no brains, they have no, like, sense of entertainment, and it's our fault, really, because we didn't teach them the sense of entertainment. We didn't teach them what good entertainment was. There's a few of us guys out there that love good entertainment and stuff like that. That's cool, but, like, I think what I'm trying to say is I think I'm just jealous because I don't have, like, a thriving YouTube channel. Like, I only have, like, 20-something followers, and I think I lost, like, 4 of them. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, but no one wants to follow me anyway because I'm always telling the truth. You know, like, I'm not, like, I get on Twitch and I see some lady licking a microphone. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why are you giving the microphone head? What is going on here? What is going on? This is. I watch it. I watch it for a little bit. I watch this girl deep throating a microphone, and I'm not going to say I don't sit there and watch it because I watch it for entertainment purposes, or not even really entertainment, just for research purposes. I watch that, but then they start putting shit in their ears and shit. I can't do it, man. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a little behind the times. Maybe I'm too old. Like my grandpa said today. My grandpa said this statement today, which I thought fits me perfectly, and it's I'm too old for these days. I'm too old for this time, and I really am. Like I enjoy good YouTube channels. I enjoy like podcasting. I enjoy like I don't want to see someone stick something up their ass. All right, like let's see what it sounds like when it goes in my butt. Like what is this crap that pops up on my Twitch channel? Truly, like I want to know what it is, but it's not like nothing I look up. I'm not looking up people setting up stuff with their ass. Like I mean, not on this channel at least. But I'm looking up, like, I'm just trying to find some good entertainment. Now, I feel like Hollywood's dead, man. I feel like Hollywood is dead. I used to enjoy the old school movies. I mean, my dad used to watch a lot of the kung fu movies, and we used to watch a lot of like the Road Warriors shit with like Mel Gibson, I think his name was, and we're just like all these like just these crazy badass shows. And like I've been really binging a lot of like. A lot of the old movies and stuff like that. Like I found on Amazon Prime, like a lot of the like Jet Li and Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. I've been really. That's why I don't drink this beer often. It's making me gassy, but I drink a lot of. I just been watching a lot of old school movies because all these new school movies have let me down, man. Like if somebody is a real movie watcher, not somebody that just watches it for the new Matrix. Like this is another one, new Matrix. Like people are saying how horrible it is. It's like the new Matrix. Like what can you possibly do in the Matrix universe to make it anything different than what it really was? Like think about it. Like the old Matrices were fucking just fine. You know what I'm saying? Had that chick that was not that hot. Like why was Keanu Reeves banging that chick, first of all? Like, that's what I want to know. Could they explain that in this new one? While Keanu Reeves was banging that skinny chick with no hair. Like, she had no hair, and he was banging her. Like, how could you do that? Like, you had nothing to grab onto and stuff, and she was, like, really skinny, and they were banging, and it was, like, it was not that good, man. Like, it was just, like, when I see a banging scene, I want to see some banging. I don't want to see, some, and the chick has, like, bones with her ribs popping out. What the fuck is this? Please put some meat on this woman's bones. Thank you. Like, but they remade the Matrix, which is fine, and I'm skeptical about seeing it because just I don't want it to ruin what the old Matrixes brought to me, the childhood that I had because of the old Matrixes. I grew up watching the Matrix. I grew up watching good shows, good movies, and like my favorite movies were like 007 and stuff like that. And the fact that, I mean, those are the ones that ain't disappointed me yet. All the newer 007s haven't disappointed me. Unless they put a chick in there. No offense, I don't really want like a chick superhero. Last time they had a chick superhero was like Tomb Raider, and she fucking sucks. Like, no offense, that was y'all's only chance. I'm kidding. I'm not sexist, but I'm just saying, it's not changing shit, man. But anyway, the new Matrix, it kind of looked a little cool. I just was not too impressed. All the reviews I read on it were so bad, and I don't usually go by a lot of the reviews, but they were so bad. Like they were so bad. Like I don't want to go spend my hard-earned money on this fucking movie, bro. Like, but I want to see it just so I could talk shit about it. You know, I want to see it just so I could have like insight on it. But I'm kind of scared. I don't want it to ruin my life, like my childhood of movies, you know? That'd be like if they made like a new Rush Hour or something like that. It's like, oh god, I don't want to see this. Like, this is old. But apparently they did made a new Matrix. And like, what is the whole set of it? They're gonna be like, hey, by the way, Keanu Reeves is back doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna bang that skinny chick again. And they're gonna be in the Matrix. And they're gonna be this time he takes the red pill or the blue pill or some shit, Like, what if? You know what I'm saying? What if? Is it? I don't know. Like, what more can you say? That we're living in a fake Matrix where we're all blinded to what's really going on? What? Oh, duh. The only big hypocritical thing about it is they want you to be vaccinated to walk into the movie theater and watch it in some states. It's like, oh, this is nice. Oh, thank you. Like, isn't that what the Matrix kind of stood against? Was going with the flow of the government and the people running things. Like, I haven't seen the Matrix in a long time. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, man. It just seems a little weird. Are they gonna throw some like COVID-19 shit in there? And that's what I'm looking for. Oh, better I'll say that fucking word. I don't want to be tagged with that shit. I'm tired of every time you say something, tagged. But no, and I'm wondering, what are they gonna fucking do, man? And that's like always been one of my wonders. People on Twitch is like 2 viewers, and it goes to 1, then it goes to 2, then it goes to 3, then it goes to 1. But like, yeah, we don't want to watch this guy, fat guy talking about other fat people things. He's fat and he's hungry, even though I just ate like 4 plates. I'm about to go there, like, raid the fridge. I'm a horrible house guest, man. I'm the worst. But yeah, like people on Twitch don't want to hear some fat guy talk about movies, and complain about how horrible the movies are nowadays. Like, this movie sucks. Yeah, it does. Like, every movie nowadays sucks. Like I liked Mortal Kombat, but like Mortal Kombat was what Mortal Kombat's supposed to be, kind of cheesy. Mortal Kombat this year when it came out was kind of cheesy because that's what it's supposed to be. Because the old Mortal Kombat's were cheesy, the games were fucking cheesy. Like, that's what it's about, is being cheesy. people like some people that saw it, like, oh, I didn't like it, blah blah. Like, did you see the old ones? No, I don't remember the old ones. Because you're fucking young and you're stupid. Shut up. Like, if you're under the age of 25, you shouldn't have an opinion to say anything. Shut up. Truly. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't tell me nothing about none of these old movies. Because you don't know, bro. Like, I grew up on the old Mortal Kombat where they're, Mortal Kombat. They scream that shit. You're, Mortal Kombat. You know, like, that's literally what I grew up on. That's my childhood. So don't fuck with it. Please. What is going on here? But they but they fucked with it. But anyway, the Mortal Kombat was good. I'm trying to think what other movies I saw this year. I just haven't really been going out and seeing much new movies, man. Like, I know that My Hero Academia has a movie that came out, but I'm waiting for it to hit Amazon so I can buy it or something. You know, just I was gonna go see it at the theater on Thanksgiving, but no one wanted to go with me. And like, you know, it's like when you it's you want someone to go with you, but she didn't want to go because like she only wants to talk to you with text message. She don't want to like be seen in public with you. She's like, look, you're fat, you know, you got to know that I won't be seen in public with you. So okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty. You know what I'm saying? But you still text me and stuff like that, so that's cool, I guess. But no, I wanted to go see it, and I was really looking forward, and I just didn't have anybody go with me, and plus I just didn't want to look like an asshole. You know, like I don't like because like everybody in my household's like, oh, you don't want to be here on Thanksgiving with us, and I'm like, not really. And so I didn't go see it. Then I was gonna go see. I don't know what I haven't really seen much new movies this year. I shouldn't be complaining, but it's like every preview I see makes me sick, man. Just like it makes me just like, you know, when you see something that makes you fucking sick to your stomach, and you're like, God, dude, what? Like, what are you doing to the Batman, bro? Like, I'm still on that. Like, how does Batman look like he an emo kid, bro? Like, you can't be emo Batman, bro. Yeah, your parents died, but you're rich as fuck, bro. You have Alfred. You know what I'm saying? Emo Batman. Walking there listening to My Chemical Romance and shit. Like, if you don't know who My Chemical Romance is, you suck, okay? That was music from my era. Good music. I wasn't emo, but I still listened to it. All right? Dark Parade. You know what I'm saying? Or he walks in there listening to like, you know, like, he just looked like a fucking freak, man. You know, like what is this? What he doing? His hair is all down like this. Like, watch out. Your hair like this, watch out. Stop. Batman is supposed to be tough, man. He ain't supposed to be like slapping you and shit. Like, what are you doing, bro? He's like, stop doing bad things. Like, no. Now. Okay, fine. But I mean, like, and I guess he kind of go good with like the Suicide Squad's Joker, you know, the Jared Leto Joker. That monstrosity. I just hope to Christ that all these fake fans of like comic books and stuff like that do not do like they did on the fucking Suicide Squad with the new Batman or any fucking movie. Please. Like, oh my God. Like, I had a friend and she's such a basic bitch. Live, love, laugh kind of shit. And as soon as I remember as soon as like the Suicide Squad came out, all of a sudden she was Harley Quinn for Halloween. And she was like brown and she wasn't white. She was wearing like a blonde wig. I'm like, stop. I had to stop her. And her boyfriend was the Joker. You know, and they're like walking around and their kids were like a little Harley Quinn and Joker and shit. I'm like, stop, dude. It's enough. I had to tell them. Everybody got mad at me at the Halloween party, but I don't give a fuck. And now, like, those same people that like, post on Facebook every day how bipolar they are. Like, I'm bipolar. They have, like, a picture of Harley Quinn beating up on someone. But it's not the original Harley Quinn from the cartoons. It's that one from the fucking Suicide Squad movie. You know, the one that looks like she's fucking, like, an MK Ultra victim and shit. She's like, ah. It's like, oh, my God, dude. Like, she knows she has that face, like, touch me, Mr. Senator. Like, and Someone went to the bathroom. But like they literally do though. Like it's like me and like only like two of us in the group like really knew like how Joker and Harley Quinn's really relationship was, and I just hope people don't start trying to act like Batman that way because they always try to find an outlet to make fun of stuff that I love by acting like the stupid TV version or the stupid movie version of it. Like they never read a fucking comic book. They didn't know that fucking Batman's first comic book was like the detective or some shit. And it's like, stop. Like it makes me so mad. Like I don't know why it makes me mad, but it just does. You know, it fires me up. You know, and you see some fucking like douchey dude that you know what I'm saying, like wearing a Batman costume and stuff. Like stop, bro. Like you're not allowed to do this to my stuff, bro. Like y'all are ruining my fucking childhood. But like hopefully this movie's gonna be good. And like you know, so every time there's a new movie comes out, people jump on the bandwagon and they just make it shittier, make you hate the movie more. Like I really wanted to punch Will Smith in the face for being fucking Deadshot, and it's not because he was not like I don't know how to explain it. Like a lot of the people were just not like you know good characters. They were not good acting at all in that movie. But then you know that's why I'm so every new DC movie now I'm just like, especially since like they had like the Justice League movie. That movie was garbage. Someone's like, well I saw the 3 hours that started. I don't give a fuck what cut you saw. The cut I saw was garbage. It was trash. It should have been put in the goddamn garbage disposal over there and fucking flushed down. It was trash. It sucked. You know what I'm saying? The Flash runs weird. Fucking Superman, you know what? Actually, I thought he was kind of a good Superman in a way. In a way, he was just too fucking weird. And the Batman was a fucking douche. And then Wonder Woman was fucking hot as fuck, but who gives a fuck about that? And then, yeah, who was the other one? The computer guy. I think I'm drunk. Off these weak ass beers. Well, I had like 8 of them, so I mean. Fuck. Cyborg. You know, Cyborg seemed like he would be a good character. Then everybody was talking about they should make an individual movie. No, they shouldn't. Stop. Like someone was talking about they should have made like a Flashpoint, a real life Flashpoint. You cannot possibly make a real life Flashpoint. It's impossible. And Hollywood nowadays cannot do it. They should not do it. They should not do it. CW show Flash made a Flashpoint, and that kind of sucked. You know, it was not to my standards. And you asked me, Derek, what is your standards on Flashpoint? And I'm a very big fan of fucking Flashpoint. I love the Thomas Wayne Batman, and I would love to see more of the Thomas Wayne Batman. My favorite, that is my favorite DC movie, is Flashpoint. I loved how when he went back in time, he changed every motherfucking thing. He didn't even have no powers. The CW show he had powers. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? The movie would ruin it. They have not enough time to put Flashpoint into a movie. I hate to say it. And my friend was saying the other day, or a couple of weeks ago, they should make a Flashpoint real life movie. It would be great, but they have no time. It would have to be 2 movies or 3 movies. Because you got to think about it. He goes back in time. He becomes regular ass Barry Allen. And he gets his powers back with the help of fucking Thomas Wayne Batman, which is my favorite Batman of all time, just because he is so fucking cool. And like he just throws that bitch off the building, bro. Then you're dead too. Like who does that? Like he's shooting at people, bro. Who does that? But you know, they would fuck it up. Hollywood nowadays would fuck it up. They'd cast like fucking you know, I don't know what they do. They'd fuck it up though. And it would be some fucking stupid shit, man. It would literally be the worst movie you ever saw. And you'd be just like, DC has fallen off so fucking bad, bro. Like, and it's so fucking sad. To me, it's extremely sad, you know. It just is. But where was I going? Oh yeah, the Justice League movie sucked ass. So I have no hope in any DC movie that comes out ever. I have no hope. There is no hope in my body to think that these movies will be any fucking good or any way, shape, or fucking form good. Um, like I'm sorry. Like there's no like I don't give a damn what extended cut you saw. Like someone told me, no, the 3 hour long extended cut on HBO is dopish. You know, and I'm like, who are you? First of all, some chick told me that. Some chick that sucks dick on a first date. No reason why I know that because I went on a date with her. Like, who are you? I told her, I said, well, how much do you know about it? Like these DC movies were only good for people that didn't know nothing about it. Now, people like me that went to the theater, and I did yell in the theater. I yelled. I said, this is trash. Over here in Marble Falls Theater, the Cinema 8, that piece of shit. That's the worst theater you can ever go to, too. The rats and shit in there. I don't know if there's really rats, but there was something touching my fucking foot. Okay? And I was drunk. They had alcohol in there. Some guy threw up, like, a couple things down. They didn't clean it up, like, earlier so you could smell throw up. It was grotesque. Fucking bubble gum everywhere. Some gangster wannabe a fucking couple up there having sex. It was not fun for me. And I had to watch this movie, and I watched it, and I was like, garbage. And the gangster wannabe couple got mad at me. Hey, we're trying to watch the movie. I said, no, you're not. You're sucking each other's tongues down. You're going to have your 5th fucking child that you don't take care of. Fucking losers. Same fucking people that get married on 9/11 and say it's a happy day. I know people that did that. But like, you know, you sit there and you watch them. You watch these movies. But like I just don't have no hope for no good DC movie. That's why the Batman to me is probably not gonna be good. I mean, hopefully it will. I'd watch it because I remember the Christian Bale Batmans were actually pretty good. Even though I think Christian Bale's also a fucking douche. But there's like no actor that makes me happy anymore. You know, like I used to like be a like who I don't know who would be a good Batman though. Like, and that's one thing I've always thought about. Like, hopefully Edward does a good job. I can't think of his real name. I just know him as Edward. Like, Edward could do a good job, bro. You know, so hopefully Edward does a good job. If he don't, then so be it. But I'm really looking forward to. I just hope maybe 2022 brings better movies. I'm a big movie guy. I love watching movies. I sit around most of my days off watching movies, watching TV and stuff like that. I know that's how fucking successful I have for my life, you know. So it can keep me from eating a barrel of a fucking shotgun. And just the simple fact that they make these movies and oh shit. Holy crap, I was like, oh, it was a crab, bro. I got bit by a crab, I think. It was in the sand. So I didn't know it was still alive. God damn. Ugh. Every damn day. But yeah, I just hope they find some good movies, man. I just don't have no hope for no DC movies. The new Ghostbusters, I'm still bleeding off that because my friends that told me it was good are like, they're kind of been, how do you call them? They're kind of like been McMurphy or some shit. They're more family style kind of people. So like usually people that are like, that have a family, when they say movies are good, they're not usually that good. No offense to my friends, I love you guys, but like y'all have a family, like, you know, so that's the first time you got to go out in years. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time you got to go out in years. So like you're just happy to go out. You're just happy to get out of the house and watch a movie with your child, and you know, it's great. You know, we ate nachos and stuff, and like, no, like, and someone like me, like, I don't know if it'll shoot my standards or not. It might. I don't know. I got high standards, and I just really hope that some of these movies are good. And if they're not, then, you know, so be them. I will definitely let my opinion be known. I mean, because like I said, when I was watching the Justice League movie, I literally yelled garbage in the movie. I stood up and said, garbage! And I walked out. Like, I wasted fucking $20-something, you know, or 30-something on a fucking ticket, some goddamn popcorn, and a goddamn Jack and Coke. And that's all I got. And I wasted that money on that stupid goddamn movie. It was stupid. Then to tell me for my friend a while back to tell me they should make a real Flashpoint. You really want to ruin everything I have left? Really? That's like my favorite fucking movie. One of my favorite cartoon DC movies. The cartoon ones are killing it. You know, they always be killing it. But it's just, man, I'm just trying to think of a good movie that's coming out. And there's another movie someone was telling me about the other night. I just can't fucking think of the name of it right now. But I want to watch it. I want to watch it. I can't think of the name. I think it was actually you, Brian, if you're still listening. I think it was actually you that told me about a movie, and I really need to watch it. I don't know, man. I just want to find some good movies. I'm really bored with everything, and I really want to eat this rabbit. It'll be good. It'll be good. Come here, rabbit. Come here, bunny rabbit. Give me some Frank's Red Hot sauce. He's like staring at me, bro. Like, it's creepy. Another thing that's creepy that stared at me is this deer that my grandpa shot like in the 50s or 60s or 70s or some shit. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, it's right there. This deer, and he's been stuffed for years. Oh, there's that rabbit. But this deer, literally, bro, has been like staring at me, and I think he wants to take me out because my grandpa took him out in the old days, and I'm the only grandchild with bearing the last name. So it might be kind of that could be a good story, I think, somewhere in there, like a deer comes to life and like just terrorizes a country home because of me, because of who my grandfather was, the man who took him out. You know, kind of, look at my motherfucker staring at me, bro. God damn, it freaks me out. But I'm so stupid. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let me rant for a little bit on a Sunday night. I'm just trying to get my legs back so I can podcast this week. I haven't podcasted in so long. It's like, man, I don't know if I have it anymore. You know, because usually I get on here and get on the podcast and scream for an hour and a half about subject. I got everything written down for the podcast at the house, ready for me. All I got to do is record it. And so definitely Thursday morning, check me out. I might come back on here like on a Wednesday night or Tuesday night or something like that. Have a drink with you guys and stuff like that. But definitely Thursday mornings, the Morning D podcast will be back. I am continuing the numbers off, of course, from the Morning Beer podcast because the Morning Beer podcast is about beer. And I kind of like got to the premise where I was like, I don't want to do one about beer anymore because, just because, man, I'm tired of getting drunk on the podcast because there's been past podcasts where I got sloppy ass fucking drunk, bro, and it was like, because I'll try to drink as much beer as I can to show off, you know. So I'm like going 6 beers in less than an hour, and you know I'm like, well, they're going to be a pub, and you know, like it was stupid. I don't want it to be. I still gonna do my beer videos on my YouTube channel at Rivera Productions, the Space Era Productions. I'm still gonna do my beer testings on there. So definitely, I got a new beer coming this week. Hopefully, it's gonna be this week or next week. Either way, I'm gonna do a beer testing this week. It might be on Friday, actually. It might pop up on Friday after night or Saturday morning. It's gonna be a bourbon barrel beer, which will be fucking dope. I can't wait to try it. It's a stout. I've been watching it. We just got it in at work, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of scared of it. But so it's really high in alcohol content, like 14%, I believe. So it's gonna get me right. And of course, I'm still doing my beer tests on my YouTube channel. I probably won't be doing them on here because they're just short, 3-minute videos. Everything's still going to be the same. It's just the morning beer is not going to be no more. It's something, executive decision that I made up. I'm going to be working on new graphics and stuff like that. I got my graphic guy in LA working on a new intro as we speak, or he says he is, but you know, we will have that done as well. I'm going to definitely try to make it before I can have more guests. I got one guest lined up right now. He is not until like late January though, so that sucks. I'm still I got one guy that's a friend of the podcast. He was on the last episode of the Morning Beer actually, so definitely check that episode out. Episode I think 91 or 92. It was a good friend of mine, Nick. He was doing his thing, talking about some real shit. I really enjoyed that, and so thank you for watching and everything like that, and definitely give me a follow on YouTube, give me a follow on Twitch, give me a follow on Spotify, give me a follow on Man Who's About to Eat a Rabbit. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm kidding, but I will definitely be back soon, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing these little test videos. Have a drink with me. Will be a short show every other night on Twitch. It's probably like on Sundays. It's on days off pretty much. So when I'm already kind of been drinking a little bit, because you don't want to start drinking right after work. Sometimes I mean you do, but then you're like, I gotta show these people that I've been drinking a little bit. So you don't want to be tired from after work. Sometimes I just don't feel like getting out of my uniform. I don't want to be in my work uniform talking about the government or some shit like that. And, have like one of the fucking GMs or some shit from my job or watching, saying like, oh, you were wearing the work uniform and you said 9/11 was an inside job. You also said that Epstein did not kill himself. And I also said that bitch, Ghislaine Maxwell, did not kill herself, which it hasn't happened, but it will happen. Or she's gonna die of COVID, she died of COVID, but she had like 4 gunshot wounds in her. It's like, oh, no, that's COVID. That's definitely COVID, But yeah, so guys, have a great fucking day. Thank you to everybody that watched. Thank you to everybody. Hello. Thank you to everybody that did not watch. Thank you to everybody that came in and left, because we all know that you are the true people of the world. You wanted to see somebody deep throating a fucking microphone. Sorry, it's not here on this channel. Diesel Uchiha will not deep throating anything unless it's eating this rabbit. So yeah, I mean, I might do a video a little bit with me like, oh, look at this rabbit stew, and I'm all like, how they make the noise, like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Stop deep throating that shit. What the fuck? Is that the cat? I don't know what that was, but I scared the shit out of me. Anyway, thank you for watching. Check me out on Thursday morning for the Morning D podcast, and I'll be here and I'll be queer. I mean, I don't know if I can say that. All right, guys, and thank you for watching. I'm bad at goodbyes. I'm horrible at goodbyes. It's like, and can never say goodbye. Say goodbye. What is a good goodbye song I can sing to y'all? Like, what I'm saying? Never say goodbye. Never say goodbye. Never say goodbye.